Hey guys, if you want to see me making this vegan steak, or you can use it as vegan meat, check out the rest of this video. Also, the fully finished product, when it's done pan fried, will be up on my Instagram and on my OnlyFans for those who are interested in seeing that. This is it marinating in its own broth and cooling down as it rests. Hey guys, before we really get into this video, I wanted to shout out this sponsor. They do a lot of skincare, and they also have lip plumping and things like that. They're a really awesome company, and they're basically made for active women. And that I love, because as somebody who works a 9-to-5 job and also does a lot of other things on the side, like YouTube and my OnlyFans and things like that, this is a great company to have backing me up and trying to like empower everyone as a whole. I'm happy to help them and help you guys too. So if you go into the link in the description below and you use coupon code HollyJ at checkout, you get 15% off. And it also helps me with this channel to be able to make way more content for you guys. Guys, I really love this company. I hope you go check them out. Again, they're really polite and kind, so I really do like them. Hey guys, this bit is going to be a bit fast because I didn't want this video to take forever. So if you do miss something, check the description box below and all the measurements will be down there. I use paprika, I use onion powder, garlic powder. I also use, I think it was nutmeg. Yes, I have nutmeg in here. I also do Montreal seasoning, and that's really the major bits. There is a secret ingredient that I do show you in here, and it is pretty awesome, the secret ingredient, and it makes a world of difference because it makes it taste a little bit irony if you put enough of the secret ingredient in. So keep watching and you'll see that secret ingredient because it does come up pretty soon. This is the secret ingredient. This is fermented tofu brine. It is the red brine. You get it at an oriental store, so you do need to find one in your area and see if they carry it. This stuff makes it taste so irony. I love fermented tofu. I'm a weirdo who could just like eat a whole cube by themselves. But yeah, and it adds a great flavor. I also now add the vital wheat gluten to that. I did mix it up together beforehand. I didn't show that because I am trying to cut this video down for time, because this video without cutting it down a little bit would have been like 10 minutes long. So I was like, yeah, that is a really long video and I didn't want to bore you. Now I add the apple cider vinegar to my water. I use the same teaspoon that I've been using because I don't want to waste any vital wheat gluten. Nobody's going to be wasting that, especially not now because it's harder for me to get it. Like, I've tried to get vital wheat gluten some more, and every time I try, it's all out at my store. It is so silly. Like, seriously, I need this stuff, and it's not there. It's so sad, but it works. Also, there's one thing I add in here that I don't think a lot of people are adding. I use pink food coloring, and I put 1 drop, and if you wait just a little bit longer in this video, you'll see what it does to the meat. It makes it kind of cool. You see that like pinkish color? It makes me think of like pork almost. But when you're done doing all this and finishing out your recipe, once you get to the stage where you're like putting it in the brine, or not brine, but broth, to like let it soak and like simmer, you're gonna see the color when it's done. Like you saw at the beginning of this video, it is brown. It looks like steak. It tastes exactly like steak. This recipe is so awesome because it literally tastes like steak. That Montreal seasoning and the fermented tofu, it's like, what in the world is this? Because people will think that it's a steak, but then you tell them that it's vital wheat gluten, it's a seitan, and they'll be in shock. They will just be in shock. This is me making the brine. I'm using the tomato bouillon, the kind that you can get in the international aisle. I love this stuff because A, it's also going to help with color as it like soaks in the brine, or not brine, the broth. Um, and also add garlic and onion. The recipe that I tried to do before, I used the chopped onion like fresh, but I gave up on that this time and I just got it dry. You can get chopped onion in the seasoning aisle and it makes your life so much easier because you're not having to worry about all the onion going bad and it turning squishy in the fridge. You know, it's dry and it just rehydrates in the broth. And I like it because this flavor of dried onion is a little bit more mild than you would get in a fresh onion, so it's not going to be too potent, which is kind of nice because we already added onion powder in our recipe, and we've already added garlic powder in our recipe, so we really don't need to bring out much more flavor. It's just there to add an extra boost, so that way when it's done, it'll actually retain that flavor. Like you saw at the beginning of this video, this is what it looks like as of right now. I did take it actually out of the broth, I think the same day later, and froze it, so that way I can use it for tomorrow. Hey guys, this is the end of the video. Please check out the links in the description below and use my coupon code HollyJ at checkout for 15% off. And also check out all the other links. I'm going to be putting the recipe again in this description box along with everything else because, you know what, I want to help as many people as possible, and that is my dream, and that is what I'm doing.